Assalamualaikum and very good morning. We are from student inbound UMS for one semester in UTHM with my other two friends, Aida and Hani. What is the valuable memories we get here is past 2 days ago, we joined a program organized by Permas, which is Persatuan Mahasiswa Sabah. The program is about making bond with the community Gresik, and we get to know our foster family. It was such an overwhelming experience, and I'm really touched with the hospitality shown by the villagers and with the food cooked by the villagers, and I feel like I was at my own house. Majority the villagers from Gresik is 99.85% Javanese. So we learn some words, some Jawa words, which is iwak means fish and mangan means eat. So if you want to eat fish, just say mangan iwak. It was a great opportunity to join the program organized by the student UTHM. Thumbs up, student. What is the benefit of this program? The first one is we can exchange culture, because the culture here and at Sabah, which is at our university, is very different. We are, as a Malaysian, we need to know other races' culture. The second one is what we can learn here is we learn how to survive, because we need to stand on our own. With the different situation, with different languages, different places that seems alien for us compared to our hometown. It is very good to be apart from our family, because we can make a new family, and it is good to have a distance with our friends at UMS, because we can make a new friends here. Thank you to UTHM because allow us to making more experience here, and can have a new family and new friends. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day. My name is Mukesh bin Muhammad Rusli, and I am one of the members that joined the summer school program that was held in July 2019 in Bandung and Ciamis. The other is my colleague, which is Sophia Hani, which is unable to attend. The first question is about what is my memorable memories while in Bandung and Ciamis. Basically, when we touched down in the airport, everything was very memorable for me and my colleague as well. First thing first is the weather changes. As we all know, in Malaysia, the weather is quite hot and sunny all the time. But when we touch down in Bandung, it is much more cooler and much more windier than Malaysia. So that one is so memorable for me and my colleagues. And then another thing is memorable is when me and my colleagues was brought by the members there in Indonesia to go site visiting around in Bandung first. When we reached Polman, which is Polytechnic Manufaktur Bandung, we were brought by the students there towards the visit in alun-alun Bandung, and we were brought to various of batik shops around the city as well. So we were brought to go to eat at various restaurants. First thing is they brought us to eat duck food. So it's about duck. As we all know, in Malaysia, we are not very familiarized with duck, because we all eat chicken every day. So this is a very unique experience for me and my colleague Sophia Hani to get something that is very indifferent in Malaysia. The next thing is the most memorable thing. We will go to Ciamis. The Universitas Galuh people there brought us to various cultural village which is very native in Ciamis. The first thing is the river there is very cool, much cooler than we will experience here in Malaysia. So for example, let's take a comparison in Cameron Highland, which is 17 degrees Celsius at its coldest. In the cultural village, me and my colleagues visited in Ciamis, it is 15 degrees Celsius at high noon. At night, it will be much more cooler. So this is a very unique experience for me and my colleagues as well. So my second question that needs to answer is about what is my opinion about the benefit of this program. So actually, this program is very beneficial towards the Southeast Asian countries. So as I learned about various things there in my experience in summer school program, we were very exposed to that Southeast Asian countries, agriculture countries, which is we plant paddies for our country's benefits and profits. So as we all know, when we harvest the paddy field itself, we uses or maybe we want to like regulate the quality of the paddy field, we use pesticide. So at first thought, pesticide is very harmful towards the environment, but it's also very cheap. But in the long run, it's quite expensive. So these summer school programs bring us to the top that we need to have another alternative towards this resolution. So the Indonesia government, they thought that by using the solar tracking system, it is very good alternative towards this pesticide. The university that the first initiate towards this alternative is Universitas Galo. So when Universitas Galo wanted to implement solar tracking system in the paddy field, they request help from the Poly Manufacturer Bandung for the equipments, and Poly Manufacturer Bandung for assembling the parts itself. So when the parts itself has been assembled in Bandung, they were brought to Ciamis and to be field test in the paddy field in Ciamis. So the benefit of this program, it shows that we Southeast Asia's country, we realize that by using the pesticide, which is very harmful towards the environment, we need to have a very green energy. We need to have a green energy resolutions so that the paddy field is very quality, and also it is not very harmful towards the users when they eat the rice itself when it comes out. So it shows that we Asian countries are going towards a greener and better future. So when this summer program is first initiated as well. And also I want to include that the participants for this summer program is from these consisting countries, which is Indonesia, Malaysia and Taiwanese as well. So these three countries, we bond very well together, and then we share a lot of experience when we go hang out together in the cities as well. And that's also answered the first question, which is one of the most memorable memories that me and my colleagues in Sofia experienced when we visited Bandung back in July 2019. So that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nuraihan binti Mahiran. I'm a third year degree student in Biodiversity and Conservation in Faculty of Applied Science and Technology. In my third semester, I was chosen to be one of the exchange students to Universitas Gadjah Mada in Yogyakarta, Indonesia. Me and my other 4 friends was chosen to be exchange student for a semester. So we spent our 6 months in there, do lots of things, and we learn a new culture. And what we can observe from there is the people in Indonesia is very friendly. They always take care us as how we doing, are we good or not. And I really love the food. There are very lots of food stalls in the street, and we eat the food just at the street beside the road. Lots of cars in there. Even though it's not quite not hygiene, but we love that kind of situation because we can see the people mingle around. And once again, I was chosen to participate in tropical biodiversity and sustainable development summer course in last same week with my other 10 friends. So we spent 2 weeks in there listening to the lecture. We went to a short field trip to Pantai Sanjuanan and the reservoir set there. And the most memorable, I have the culture. Yeah, I love the culture, and I have learned Javanese language, but I'm not pro enough to speak. And the lecturer in there, they have a different style of teaching. Some lecturers, they are just came to the class and listen what we listen our presentation, and some other lecturer, they talk a lot and they speak in Indonesia, so some words we are not understand, but we try to learn our best. And the benefit for being an exchange student and being outside from our comfort zone is we learn something new, the culture, how we adapt to the new environment, and the most important, the knowledge. Different culture have different style to learn, and as we in Malaysia, we should take something good from there and to be applied. That's all. Thank you. I wish everyone will join any kind of mobility program, as there are lots of benefit for being outside the country. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. I am Nur Aina Mardah binti Muhammad, who had joined the Summers LCPACON 2019. First of all, I am grateful for having had this opportunity to be a part of Summer LCPACON 2019. Alright. During 9 days of my Summer LCPACON 2019, the most invaluable experience and opportunity I get from there, which are I can get to keep in touch with Thailand culture, also the people and education system. Alright. In my opinion, the benefit that I get from this mobility program, which are we as a participant can sharing our knowledge about science that we have learned from our local university, because all of us came from different majors, which are physics, also science and biology. Plus, it helped me to recognize new words, also helped me to overcome my fear to communicate with local people in foreign language. That's all for me. Thank you.
A very good day to all. I am Dashna Subramaniam, one of the students who went abroad to join the summer school program. So, in my experience, I went to Dawa, Bandung during August. So, one of the best experience I had during August or during that month was the weather in Bandung. It was so cold and I loved it so much, because in Malaysia here it's a bit hot, and when you walk to campus you would probably sweat. But during the trip there, when we walked to campus, we were so fresh and there were so many beautiful flowers, because the weather there is so cold, like Cameron Highlands in Malaysia. So next thing would be, I would say the people in Indonesia were so friendly, where they treated us like VIPs. When we were in the hotel, they opened the door for us and they assisted us all the way during the trip, and we were very grateful for whatever they have done. So these are the things that got me so happy. The second thing is, in my opinion, what you can learn from this summer school program is you get to communicate with people from different countries, and you know how to survive in a new place, and your survival skills definitely improve. You get to gain more knowledge, and you are going to be very open-minded once you have meet new people from a different place, and you can see many different people from all walks of life. So I recommend all the students to take part in summer school programs. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Andra Kanikula and I'm from University of Gajah Mada from Indonesia. Okay, I got lots of valuable experience that I have got here, and one of them is getting many new friends who will tell me about many things that are here, and that is make easier for me to make adaptation in this new place. And they also invited me to go to some places that I had never seen before, such as Kota Muar, Tanjung Ketapang, and Batu Pahat, and many places other. And the benefits for this program is to the two faculties, both Faculty of Applied Science and Technology and Faculty of Biology, will be improve the studying and the teaching on the board of faculty, and for the student will be a new experience to study abroad in other place, and they will be learn of new many things that they had never had before.
Hello, my name is Baskara Subirawan. I'm from Pakuan University. I'm here with my friend.
My name is Maya Damayanti.
My name is Siti Habibah.
My name is Aditya Fajriati.
Well, the most valuable experience I got during this program is I can study with other people from many countries, so I can learn about their habits in the class, and about the lecture. They teach with different ways in my university, and the benefit I got from this program is I can make new friends and visit the city like Kuala Lumpur, Negeri Sembilan, Melaka, something like that. So I can compare about the system, the lecture teaching the student in the class, because he used different ways from my university.
Hello guys, I'm Saw Pei and I have been mobility to UMS last sem, and I'm right now a UTHM student who studying statistic industry. The most valuable experience that I gained from the mobility program is I am first time go to the East Malaysia. I was like a normal West Malaysian who very curious about the Sabah, and in this mobility program I have go to the Sabah and I live at the Kota Kinabalu, the capital of the Sabah, for about 4 months. The hospitality and also the language of the people there let me feel very amazed, and also the nature, the scenery at there is very beautiful. For example, like the Mount Kinabalu, Kundasang, and etc. So if possible, I think I will travel back again soon. And next, in this mobility program, the benefit I get is like I think my communication skill have increased because the language at there got a little bit different compared with us. So we need to tolerate each other. That's why my communication skill have increased. And next, I think that my ability to overcome to adapt the circumstances have improved also, because this is my first time to leave my hometown for a so long time. Thank you.